Hi, everybody. Just going to invite a few people. See if anybody joins us. Hello, hello. Uh-oh, can't hear me? Check your volume, mother. Can everybody else hear me? Cat, we are not leaving. We are sheltering in place at the Disney Yacht Club. It's actually more dangerous since we don't know the evacuation routes to try and drive back to Indiana. So we got up early this morning for early park hours at Animal Kingdom. It was a beautiful, bright, sunny day, just a few clouds. We wouldn't have had any sort of indication based on, wind or rain that a hurricane was on its way. Um, we saw several places where they had dug trenches, and Disney has been draining their lagoons, and they even have dug up their own retaining ponds and lined them with plastic to, I guess, catch all the extra rainwater. Um, we were originally supposed to be confined to our hotel starting tonight at 11. It looks like Irma slowed down a little bit and she has broken up a little bit. She's not as strong. She's um, now a category 3. Back in 2004, Hurricane Charlie had a direct hit on Disney World as well. And my research showed that they didn't even lose power. They've got their own generators, and um, uh, their power stations, underground facilities are underground. Um, so we actually took a nap today. Well, I took a nap around 2 o'clock today. I think Corbin just kind of lounged on the couch and watched some YouTube for a while James and I rested a bit. Um, I got back out into the park around 5 o'clock. We went to Epcot this evening. Um, there were a lot of locals going to the Food and Wine Festival. I think most of the pavilions were still up. What we noticed tonight that was really funny about Epcot was they were saran wrapping everything, and we made the joke that saran wrap should be the sponsor of Hurricane Irma. We stopped and asked one of the chefs how many rolls of saran wrap they had gone through just to wrap all of their equipment in the food pavilions, and he said that so far they were on 8 rolls of the industrial size, and those saran wrap rolls are like 3 inches thick. They were taking sets of 4 trash cans and putting them together in a cube, saran wrapping those, and then they're going to fill them with water to weigh them down to keep them from tipping over and falling around. Everyone has been like in really good spirits. It was like a really relaxing evening, actually, and
Cass has all been well informed.
yeah, everyone's been able to answer our questions, and if they were unsure, they directed us to somebody else that would know. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, when we were coming back tonight, Epcot closed at 9. There was no fireworks spectacular. They canceled all the night entertainment, just I think because they wanted people to get back to their rooms. But while we were walking back through the World Showcase, we saw them still teams going around, saran wrapping everything, and they were racing. It was so funny.
Posters saran wrap, keep the glass from flying around.
Yeah, and so everyone seemed to have a really good sense of humor, and it was fun to see that these cast members were having a good time doing their job, making sure everybody was safe and that the property is well cared for. So what else is interesting? Oh, yeah, so the wind picked up a little bit around 5:30. I mean, it was just sort of light gusts. The breeze actually kind of felt nice. Nothing that felt like we were going to be blown over or anything. Originally, I think the storm was supposed to hit overnight, and now they're saying, the governor is saying that everyone needs to be in their shelter wherever they're going to hunker down for the storm by 5 o'clock tomorrow. So it sounds like we may be able to go out for breakfast or lunch over at the beach club. It seems like the 2 hotels are connected. I don't know what they're talking about going outside, but it must just be they're not joined somehow. Because we're a little bit bummed the arcade is over there. James and Corbin, on the way back, they stopped at the arcade. It was Disney free play, just for entertainment for the kiddos.
On-demand movies.
We're going to do on-demand movies. So we'll have a Disney movie marathon. I stopped while the guys were at the arcade. I stopped in the market over at the beach club is a little bit larger, and they have more gluten-free foods. So I stopped to talk to the manager about accommodations for me. Excuse me. And he seemed to think that even if I was confined to our hotel, that they would still be able to get me a sandwich or whatever, and it wouldn't take 2 hours like I was told from the marketplace here. But I don't know how often they do that run, or if they're not going to let me out to go over there and get it myself. I don't know how that's going to work. But they said I could come over in the morning and get a sandwich for later in the day. I picked up a couple turkey sandwiches for James and Corbin. What else? So they're still saying that the parks are going to be closed Sunday and Monday. I think that's about it. Do you think of anything else, guys? What?
Just see if the chair is still here.
Oh, James is bringing in our last.
I'll be posting pictures throughout the day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We did take some pictures of the saran wrap trash wrapping races. We took pictures. We'll post some. So yeah, they're planning on opening Food and Wine, start cutting through all that saran wrap at 4 a.m. on Tuesday to get everything reset. I'm sorry, you don't like my Minnie Mouse ears? They're beautiful. My hair is a mess. So, I'm just looking at the Weather Channel. So yeah, Category 3. What wind gusts? What level is that? 100 plus. 100 plus. Rainfall 12 to 18 inches. No, wait. I'm looking at that's Miami. Did it do Orlando?
I don't think so.
But yeah, customer service has been great. They gave me those when we stopped at Disney's Animal Kingdom today for lunch. I had explained that Yacht Club didn't have many gluten-free options, and so the manager gave me some of those Annie's gluten-free macaroni and cheese frozen dinners.
The free red velvet cakes too.
Oh yeah, that's right. He gave me those, and usually I think I get those for $4 a piece back in Indiana on sale. So he gave me like 3 of those. And tonight, when the guys were eating at the Electric Umbrella in Epcot, the food staff there gave the guys some red velvet cupcakes for free because they were just going to pitch them. So, Kat's saying it's supposed to strengthen to a 4 as it hits.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Irma's kind of a finicky girl, I think. She doesn't know what she's going to do. Maybe she doesn't know her own strength. No, Justin, we don't have our fans set up yet, but I was thinking that maybe it was working, and that's why, it was downgraded to a Category 3. So yeah, at the beach club, the kids were all playing with hula hoops, and there was Jenga, and they've got all kinds of activities planned for the kiddos over the next 2 days. They still had one of the quiet pools open over the beach club villas. I was a little bit bummed that they shut down the big, what is it, Castaway Bay with the pirate ship in the lazy river. But they were, staff has just been run ragged, like collecting all of the beach chairs and benches, and we've seen big white moving trucks driving on the boardwalk collecting furniture, and we're like,
tying trash cans to poles
here over at this resort. Like I said, at Epcot, they were saran wrapping them in groups of 4 and pouring water in them. I would hate to be the person that had to dump all that water, but hey, if it works and keeps them from flying away. So yeah, they're still saying park closures for a full day, Sunday and Monday. So we're looking forward to just maybe getting some sleep, resting up a little bit, so when the parks do open back up on Tuesday and Wednesday, we can go in and finish up. If you hear a dolphin hit the door, don't open it to check on the dolphin. It's a trick by the hurricane, per Reddit.
What about land sharks?
James says, what about land sharks? I haven't had much time to Reddit since we've been running around trying to do everything. So there were a lot of locals walking around in the World Showcase enjoying food and wine, and Corbin and I came across a protein spill. So someone was enjoying food and wine a little too much. But most of the rides were just a walk on. So I think we rode everything tonight in Epcot almost, except for Frozen, which we did last night for my birthday. And we didn't do Figment or Living with the Land. We did Soarin' yesterday as well. So in like 3 hours. It was crazy. What would it be if it was sharks? Would it be a Sharkicane? Or is it still a Sharknado?
Maybe a Sharkicane.
So, yeah, we're not too worried. We feel like we're well taken care of. The staff has been really great. So,
no room service.
Oh, yes, we won't. There isn't enough staff to do the private room service. Everyone wants their food delivered. So they're not going to be providing that service. We'll have to go all the way down 3 flights to the market to get a sandwich or whatever. It seemed like there was another minor inconvenience that I was like, drats about. I don't remember. So we're really tired. We're fine. Don't worry about us. We feel really safe. Disney's like the safest place. We've heard to ride out a hurricane. A lot of the evacuees from the southern part of the state are here in Orlando, staying on property to ride out the storm. So everyone's been really reassuring, and I have an anxiety disorder and I'm not worried about it. So anywho, I guess we're going to call it a night, and we will try and post some pictures tomorrow. I think that's it, if none of you have any questions. We'll catch you later.